Hello everybody and welcome to a quick iCloud beta walkthrough. I got the invite from Apple today, so I've already gone ahead and logged into my iCloud account, and you can see here they have the Pages, Numbers, and Keynotes web app now available for you. So this is the first I'm going to see of these, and you're going to experience it with me. I'm going to go ahead and log into Pages first. So you're seeing here that it's taking some time to load up. Very clearly a beta application, so kind of just giving you time to check it out. Feel like I'm going to start with a blank document here just to get the very basics. It's loading up. I'm going to try and make it fit into the window. I have a lot of experience with Google Docs, mostly with work, and then I like to use Microsoft's web apps as well for personal use. So this is going to be interesting to use a third one. This is the new iCloud web app. This would be competing with the Word or Google document. I don't know what they call it. I just think it's straight up document. I wrote here that I wonder how it compares to the Skydrive web app. Perhaps at some point I'll go ahead and do a review. And once it loads up, it is pretty responsive. It lags a little bit. I still think Google's is a little bit more responsive, and this is just all off the top of my head. I don't recall. It looks like they have plenty of options here. See there, it takes a while to load up the different fonts. You have all the basic stuff, alignments, line spacing. I don't think that exists in the other ones, or perhaps it does. Never looked at it. Lots of different bullet types, which is nice. You can go back and undo. I like the layout. It'll be interesting to see if this changes with Mavericks. You could add text boxes, which are always a cool feature of Pages. You know, it's a little bit more WYSIWYG than some of the other I guess text documents. So this is interesting. I tried to add in a arrow, and I'm holding down all the different option keys on my keyboard, trying to get the rotation symbol to come up. And you can see it's not working. So right now, again, it's beta. I even right-clicked. I cannot get it to rotate the shape that you inserted, but you see it does a good job of doing what Pages does and allowing you to move stuff along. I'm moving up here to insert a quick image. One of my clients. Here's a coupon that he uses. See there, pushes the text around. So pretty much what you'd expect from Pages. I think I'm impressed with it. And so far, it's easier to use than any of the other ones. Certainly pretty slick. And again, this is just beta, so it's going to be interesting to revisit this once they actually release it to everybody. I'm not even sure if it's a paid service or what they're planning to do, or if once you buy the $10 app on the App Store, if now you have access to this. Even Microsoft's pricing is a little confusing. I think if you're a Live member and Outlook member, you get it all. So here's the document library, very Apple-esque. They have some notes here to show everything you can do. You can drag and drop items to start editing them. That is new, and I think when I go ahead and compare them, that's going to probably be a plus in the Apple column. This is what I use the most of, so I'm going to go probably a little bit more in depth on this one. For what I do, which is internet marketing, I use a lot of spreadsheets, and Google Docs does a great job at keeping large spreadsheets that are filterable by certain data points. So far, Microsoft's Excel web app just doesn't hold a candle to the Google one yet, even though it's Excel. The good thing is that you can work on something within Excel that has macros and then do kind of rudimentary changes and edits in the Excel web app without having to change formats, which is amazing. That's a huge plus for Microsoft. Numbers, as you know, cannot run macros, so that's already a knock against it if you need it for that. But it can do a lot of the simple formulas, and it's, again, I'm going to keep probably using WYSIWYG because it's similar to that. It's you drag things in, you can make new tables on top of other tables and make them look different. It's just a more visually appealing application. I've used it in the past, but again, Excel is kind of the go-to app, and it's great. I'm not making value judgments here, but this performs how you'd expect it to. The good thing about the Microsoft Skydrive Excel web app, you can insert forms just like in Google. You can't do that here, so this is a little less of a power user's tool. One of the things that I like to see is if you could copy and paste. It'll be interesting to see if you're able to filter. I didn't see that here. So again, this is something that will be for someone that doesn't need to keep large amounts of data that you can reference in unique ways. So, but other than that, it's just like the numbers application and the regular app. So, good job, Apple. You've made a perfectly functional spreadsheet web app. Keynote, admittedly, this is probably what I have the least amount of experience on. So let's just see what kinds of templates they have. Again, it all loads pretty quickly. I do feel like iCloud in general is pretty slow, or at least it just feels that way to me. I've never liked using it. So let's go ahead here. Just enter in some quick information. Just again shows a quick template. And I apologize for not knowing more. I'm choosing different slides, and then I'm going to choose a transition option. Then I'm going to just do a quick presentation of the web app and see what it would look like if you can play the presentation even from the web app. That is something that I know you can do on Google's, but not sure if you can do it on Microsoft's Skydrive app. So here it is. I'm going to click next. Okay, and there's the effect. So all of that renders, and it's all very quickly. I just hit escape. Now it's bouncing back, and again, it's automatically saved, and it's synced with your iCloud. So that's pretty good. You could upload different presentations and drag and drop them. So all in all, so far the beta is looking fairly strong. I don't think it's a power user's tool, but I think nobody was really expecting that. But if you're in the Apple ecosystem, it's great. Okay, so hopefully some of you found that insightful. Pretty much Ohai Weber at anything on the internet, and you'll be able to find me. So go ahead and follow or comment. I'd appreciate it. And have a good evening, morning, or day, or whatever it is, wherever you're at. Thank you for your time.